It's good to be responsible, but I'm telling you, Giovanni has not always been responsible. Giovanni has been known. I'm to turn down the music when it sounds like this. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Anyway, it's always good to be responsible. Did I tell you my grandma was a knife thrower at the carnival when I was just a lad? Yeah, sure enough. Yeah, I can remember playing in the basement, garage basement, when we were raining just like this. And we'd give a little hand, me and my two brothers. Yeah. And you hear from over in the corner, she'd be working on her. She had a 48 Knucklehead. Nice bike. I didn't appreciate back then. I was only a little, maybe 3 or 4. And she'd stand up. She said, "Settle down, boys. Remember, I got a knife." And she did. And I pressed the point just one time. Bad pun. But yeah, see this right here? Missing the top of my ear. It makes it look like Spock. Yeah. That's all it took. That's corporal punishment right there. And, spare the rod, spoil the child. That's what happens. And obviously, I just became good at not getting caught. So, but yeah, she was a knife thrower in the carnival. And I was really impressed. She had more tattoos than almost anybody you see today. And that's impressive because this is back in the early 60s. Might as well have been the late 50s. But early 60s. And at that time, the only people you saw with tattoos, and you didn't see them, were sailors and taxi, postal service drivers and Chinese laundry dudes. Man, they had a lot of tattoos. But nobody had tattoos like Grandma. And she was covered, man. She's covered. I mean, and I was fascinated with them. They were way cool. And because you just didn't see them, like I said. Oh, I'm not going to put the hook on just yet. I'm getting ahead of myself because I'm telling a story. Anyway, get back to it. Yeah. So I can remember saying, "Grandma, yeah, I want a tattoo. I got to have one. Those are so cool." And she says, "Now, wait a minute, Michael. Giovanni, get over here." And so I come over there. And Michael was a tattoo guy. And she said, no, show them what happens when you try to wipe one of these off. And it didn't come off. And she says, "Yeah, they don't come off. They're permanent." And I'm like, "Well, permanent, they look cool." But they didn't have laser removal back then. And so she says, "You need to be more mature and understand each one of these tattoos is part of my life and has great meaning to me." Well, 3 or 4 years old, the concept of great meaning just kind of went over my head because, and I was not into that great meaning shit back then. I am now. Giovanni knows great meaning. But, and so she saw that I was distraught over this, and she said, "Giovanni, let me give you an example." And then she told me she had shaved her nether regions and tattooed broccoli there to remind Grandpa to eat his vegetables. Oh, I was only 3 or 4. Solidly turned me into a freak right then. Never to be the same. She didn't show me, but my uncle said he saw it years later, a retired colonel, so he has credibility, I believe, and he said, yeah. Broccoli tattoo. Grandpa he's protective of his broccoli for sure. Anyway, it's just another story for us. Bugs. I just don't know that.